Good morning. We are going to be going live with our amazing testimonial. I'm just going to be pulling up what we're doing over here. We're going to be bringing the stunning and amazing Palesa all the way from Craigle Park in Johannesburg. Palesa's been with us for about 4.5 weeks and sort of has really committed to doing something for herself, which is quite incredible. She has been working with Coach Bron, and she has just got an incredible result so far. Dropped almost about 3 kilos. Body shape change has been insane. Two dress sizes. It's a really incredible story of the small changes that you make with regards to your systems and how we can make such huge gains in such a short period of time. I'm not sure if we do have the testimonial available to bring up the show just before we get going with the talk. There we go. So, I mean, at this stage, this was about a week ago. She was 2.4 kilos down. So it's basically 3 kilos down, 7.5 centimeters, 2 dress sizes in 4 weeks, in a month, which is absolutely sensational. So she looks absolutely beautiful. So it's going to be such a cool story. We love sharing these testimonials with you because they are seriously live. They are really real. And it just brings the story to life of what we're trying to achieve. If you have any questions in the meantime, please just share with us and just let us know, ask questions as we're going along. I've got my system up and running over here, so I can go through the questions with you as we go. But I think without, obviously, like our one-on-one program, this is a classic case of what our one-on-one program does. It amalgamates all the issues that you've been dealing with as an individual, and we clean them out. So we look at your training aspect, we look at your nutritional aspect, and we get a balance between the two. And then we have an incredible one of our coaches who guides you through this process. But I think the most important thing about it is the trust factor and how we have to have trust in what we're doing. If you don't have trust in what you're doing in our system, nothing's going to work. And that's what makes the system really, really, really successful. The trust aspect also falls across the Jeff Together process. So if you're trusting in our system, we are going to get a great result. Sorry about the noise in the background. We've got building next door and it's a bit of a nightmare, and the kids are going crazy. So it's the dynamic training platform, dynamic nutritional platform, coach-led system, whereby we have an incredible result going forward. Let's bring in the brilliant Palesa and Coach Bron. Let's have a quick chat to them, and let's get to the bottom of this and find out these incredible stories of how this whole process has changed Palesa's life. Let's bring them in. Let's bring our lovely pair in. Guys, welcome to the beautiful Palesa, who's smiling from ear to ear. She's been smiling before we started the process. And the amazing Coach Bron. And Palesa, welcome. How are you doing this fine, beautiful Monday day?
I'm awesome. Thanks, Jono. Hi, Bron.
Cool.
Hi,
Hey,
how are you?
Good.
Hello.
Amazing. Palesa, let's start with you.
Okay.
Why did you get in touch with us? How did you hear about us, first and foremost? And why did you get in touch with us to start with?
So I'd probably been going to gym for maybe a year and a half, and the lockdown obviously happened. And I was chatting to one of the girls at work, Jessica Kempin, and she was saying, well, she's doing this Jeff Together thing. I was like, what's that? She sent me a link, and I kind of started doing it by myself at home, and I was getting fitter, and it was just ridiculous. I mean, I lost quite a bunch of weight initially, and then I saw there was a one-on-one thing. And one day I decided, fine, I'm just going to try it. And I texted, and Julie was lovely. And we chatted, and I was like, okay, fine. 1st of May, I'm going to commit. And she said, if you don't, I'll call you. And I remember on that Sunday before then, I was like, oh, it's the Sunday night. I need to make the payment quickly. And then in the morning, I sent her a text. I was like, I'm done. I'm committed. I'm in now. And I've never looked back.
Okay, perfect. And what was your goal in mind? What were you struggling with? I mean, you say, classic case for us is I've been going to gym for a couple of years, didn't get results. What were you doing wrong? So what is different now from what you were doing then to what you're doing now? Obviously, first, from starting on Jeff Together and then coming into the one-on-one program. What is so different?
For one thing, I don't do 2-hour-long gym sessions. It's quick, short, punchy, and I'm like burning calories like you won't believe. 2, I think I always thought I ate well, but I didn't until I started working with Bron. And it's just amazing, the little things where I ate this and she's like, but you do realize at the start, I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And I think it's just consistency. I think the one thing I didn't do very well, I think when I'm stressed at work, I would skip meals. And I developed insulin resistance through, as part of my work. And I just assumed I'd always be fat. And it's weird. I went for my blood test just a week and a half ago. I no longer have it. I've reversed it. And I just think it's the combination of eating well and exercising. It's just amazing. And it's
100%.
ridiculous. It's such a short space of time, what I've managed to do. And it's cheaper than what I used to pay for my gym and my trainer.
Boom. There we go. And third of all, it's from the comfort of your own home. Boom. There we go.
I don't have to drive anywhere. I can wake up and just roll out of bed. If I don't feel like putting on shoes, I just do it barefoot.
100%. And you see, like, this is what is so important for me, and you really nailed it to what a lot of people struggle with when they go and they do personal training sessions at gyms, etc., like that. You get stuck into this rut of just doing work for the sake of work. And this is my big thing, is if you're going to work, put it according to a system. You know what I mean? Have a plan associated with what you're doing at work. When you go to work, you work according to a system. You have a process, whatever. And this is exactly the same. If you put those processes in place, it works together. You build your foundation correctly, which you're doing so well at the moment. And then obviously tying it in with that nutritional factor, which is not bad. If we're not saying to you, here's 2 carrots and half a cucumber and half a tin of tuna. You know what I mean? We're saying to you, go and eat, girl. Get it done. But just try and keep it as clean as possible and eat the right things at the right time for 5.5 days out of 7. And that one word you just said to me, which I love, and Bron will absolutely just agree with me, is the sustainability factor. Got to be sustainable. Got to keep that plan. Super interesting. Bron, how did it go initially in your first assessment? Was Palesa was she quite intimidated? Was she quite scared about the process? How did that all unfold?
You know what? Obviously, my initial impression, she was so bubbly, and I was like, wow, I'm going to love working with her. This is in the enthusiasm that came from her. I said, I can see she wants to reach her goal. She's got something in mind, and she's going to get there. She wasn't, I think there were a little bit of nerves. I remember her telling me, I'm a little bit nervous about it. I'm a bit scared, because obviously I'm going to change up her eating habits a bit. Because one thing I do remember her saying to me is I don't eat regularly. So I could see there was a bit of thing, okay, I'm going to work in breakfast and you're going to have breakfast for me every day. And I want to see that breakfast. And that's one thing I stick with her, because sometimes I'll still get the message going, Bron, sorry, it's late. But, her breakfast is there. So with the initial consultation, I could see she's determined. Palesa wanted to get somewhere, and with all of her hard work that she's put through, she's proved that she can do it. She trusted the process 100%.
Yeah, 100%. And it's quite strange, especially with that breakfast one. That is a huge one for me. It's such a small behavior change, but it's so incredibly effective. Yeah. And you'll probably find that a lot of people are from that factor are basically just skipping out on that breakfast. They want to maybe try intermittent fasting. They hear this, they hear that, they do a bit of this and do a bit of that. But instead of just bringing that basic structure into place, how difficult was it, Palesa, to start with that eating breakfast in the morning? Was it? It's challenging. It's difficult.
Definitely, but I think it's I think the accountability in taking pictures and actually knowing that I have to send it to her. And it's so funny. If I haven't done it, I'll look at, I'm like, she's going to kill me. And eventually it just gets so easy. And as such, I was telling her last week that even on a weekend when I'm supposed to not eat well, my breakfast stays the same, irrespective, even on my 1.5 days, because it's just so natural now. It's just what I do. I eat exactly the same Monday to Sunday.
Yeah, 100%. But it's important. It's also important that you have that cheat, though, you know, because that's another, like, and it doesn't even have to be a big cheat or whatever. It just has to be something that's slightly loose and outside your system, because you don't want to set yourself up for failure. And that's the most important thing.
Don't you worry.
You know?
I'm a wine girl. I look forward to my weekend wine.
Good. I like that. But you see, and that's normal. That's what we want. Just want sustainable change and normality.
Oh,
Okay,
what
cool.
happened? Did we
Bron?
lose Jono?
No, I'm here. Can you see me? Yeah, I'm here. Bron, the training sessions. Talk us through the challenge of the intensities and how you've coached Palesa, like with regards to the intensities. I think, you know, a lot of people see our sessions and they, especially on the one-on-one program, and how we design them according to working for a specific amount of time, recovering for a certain amount of time according to your fitness levels. Palesa, how have you found pushing yourself according to those sessions? Because obviously you have to see the session, you have to do it on your own, and you have to work. Has it been quite challenging to do that? And what kind of sort of mindset have you required? Because I know it is difficult to do it, but once you get into the zone of doing it, how have you pushed yourself?
Gosh, I think Bron's been quite helpful. So what we did is in the first week, I sort of aggregated how many calories I burnt. And then she said to me the following week, okay, now if that's the target, I need you to go beat that. So I'm responsible. And I kind of know that when I get to half of the week, I'm like, oh, I haven't done as much work. So maybe it means I must go for that extra 20-minute run. And I never used to run before. Now I've even done a 30-minute run. Your guided runs are amazing, by the way. But it's just that I'm always trying to do better than the week before.
Amazing. Yeah, it's every single day, just trying to measure a little bit more, try to push yourself a little bit more. I always say to people, I mean, I test all those sessions out. If you're working hard for 30 seconds and then you're recovering for 30 seconds, if you push yourself in that 30 seconds, it's hard, man. It's a very, very good structured workout, you know? So it's like, it's having to remind yourself the whole time, how do I push myself? How do I engage myself a little bit more? How do I push a little bit more? Oh, I haven't worked hard enough. Bronwyn's going to be on my case. I better report back, you know, and just see where we're coming. Bron, have you had a problem in the beginning with how have things improved on a weekly basis? Have you seen quite a huge improvement in effort levels and output?
Most definitely, yes. You know, in that first week, like we said, we kind of worked on what our average heart rates, what our calorie burn, where we're going to get to. And one thing I'm super proud of her is there's not a session that's been missed. If she misses a session, she'll make sure she does it the next day. I was going through my phone the other night. I was just looking for a certain photo and messages were coming through from her. And I'm going, it's 9 o'clock at night, but she's done her session. The next time round, it was 10:15 at night. She's done her session. So in terms of her sessions, she is 100%, 150% committed to every single session. There'll be morning she'll do it. There'll be evening she does it, but she does her session. Every week she'll come back and either she'll say, okay, Bron, that session was a bit hard. But, you know, as you've always explained, it's the loading process and it's how things develop over time. Every week it is different. She is definitely in terms of she's learned and she's built up a basis of her body. She understands how far she can push herself now. She sees those calories and she'll go, okay, maybe I should do some more. And then I'll get another message saying, yeah, Bron, I did a couple of more. You know, because she wants to. She wants to do that extra few little seconds, or even if it's just 10 calories extra that she wants to burn, she will do it. So mentally and everything, it's all come together. She's really... You've got it, Palesa. You've just done an absolute incredible job. I'm just really proud of you.
I love Bron. You have no idea. I think what I like about it, it's not just the food and the eating. I mean, I chat to her every day, and it's when I'm struggling, even with personal stuff, she makes time for me. I think that's what I love about this. It's not just, it's about me as a person in total.
100%. So, you know, like the big question for me whenever we have a new sort of one-on-one client who comes on board is like their why. Why do you want to do this? So what is your why? What is your big goal? Like, why are you doing this? Is it a personal thing? Is it a physical thing? Is it a mental thing? What is your why, and how has the last four weeks helped mold that for you?
So interestingly, I turned 39 this year, and I promised myself a 6-pack for my 40th. And I kept thinking I would lose the weight, but it's amazing. I thought it would take me a year. At this rate, I've decided that actually I could do it in less than that. I'm just going for it. So yeah, so I'm going to send pictures for my big photo shoot for my 40th, and with my 6-pack. That's what
40,
I want.
40 is the new 21.
Yeah, I turn 40 next year. Exactly.
I'm 40 next year too. Me and you. Boom.
Look at that, 81 babies. Amazing.
There we go. That's amazing. But, you know, like, it's just, I'm just hearing behavior change out of this thing. I'm hearing like strong system. I'm hearing cheaper than personal training and how you've spent before.
Yeah, definitely.
And just getting, most importantly, getting a result. And that is the most important thing for me. I don't want people to have... Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off. I think it's all of that, but also the family. You have no idea how much I look forward to all kinds of things. So I can't wait. I've registered for the 18th and I'm going to run. And it's just a whole family. I've invited friends who've now signed up for this thing, who then invited their family in the UK. It's just amazing that I live alone. So I look forward to my classes, and I kind of like, and I blast it, and I'm like looking at comments. It just feels like I've got a whole bunch of people with me on the journey. So yeah, it's been really, really amazing.
It's a strong community here, and that's what the whole thing is. It's just, if you're feeling, I mean, you'll see when Bron posted your testimonial, people just swarmed around it and just said, "You look amazing. I can't believe it." You know, it's like, it's that strong community feel. So you've got like this big backlog of just thousands of people that are here to assist you, and you know that you're doing it with them, but you just got to trust the system. Just trust. That's all. Trust the system, get the work done, trust the process, and you will get an insane result. It's so incredible, man. I'm so proud of you. And you know, the best part for me is just seeing that smile and that happiness in your face. It resonates out your face. It's insane. So, are you still working from home now, or are you going back to the office, or what's the situation?
Still working from home. I'll probably be working from home for the better part of the year.
Yeah.
I don't actually need to be in the office. I miss my clients. I miss people, but otherwise I'm very happy. Yeah. And grateful as well.
What would you say to people like who basically work with you? I'm sure a lot of them are probably watching or will watch this eventually, who said basically they couldn't do what you've done during lockdown.
I think if you want something, you do it. And that's probably the one thing. There's just no excuses. Literally, you do your part and you will see the results. That is the one thing I can tell you about this. And it's just start. However that means. So if you die in the 20 minutes, fine. Then the next day is going to be slightly better, even if it's just a minute. So I like how you make us do an extra 20 seconds that you say is optional. I never make it optional. So now every time you say that, so I've been adding on. So I'm now at like a 2-minute extra when you finish, because I just want to keep getting stronger.
Proper teacher's pet. That's amazing.
Totally.
But that, you see, that's what it's all about. So it's like, out of a very tough situation, you've created a very positive environment for yourself. You've got a result, and you've done something about it. So our business values are all about acting and learning. We call it act, learn. You've acted, you've learned about yourself. You've implemented a system that works for yourself. You've trusted a process. You've got an incredible coach in Bron, who's just so solid and just down to earth and just like a solid rock, man. Bron, you're incredible and well done. And
she is absolutely incredible.
You must see the other like results that Bron is getting with people. She just got this lovely little wave like creeping into your heart from, coming from behind.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she's amazing, and she's doing incredible work, and I'm so proud of you, Bron. But plus, you're such a good reflection of our business. It's a classic case of how you've come. You said Jessica Kempen, is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, I've known the Kempens for so many years. Now, you've seen something. Jess has influenced you. You've come on board. You've got yourself into a good mindset. You've come through, and you've grown through our network. It's no like fancy celebrities or anyone endorsing our product. We don't want that. We want you, real people, looking fabulous, being confident. Your pictures just show. There's pictures in your testimonial just shows like, look at this confident woman beaming with positivity and just looking so amazing. And that's, you know, that warms my heart so much. It just means that we're doing something right. But most importantly,
you're doing a lot right.
You doing something right. And you know what I mean? So thank you for trusting in our system. Thank you for being amazing and coming and telling your story with us. You are exceptional. You are incredible. And just keep on going. What's the next goal? Where are we going to from here? Besides the six-pack?
Besides the six-pack, we're going to go start our own business. That's the one thing I think I've been kind of wanting to do for the longest time, but I think it's time, actually. And Bron knows. She knows why.
Well, amazing. That's an awesome goal. And hopefully we can help and guide you through that process and just be there as a support system for you. But listen, you're amazing. Bron, anything to finish off? I'd just like to say before I hand over to you, if anyone wants to get in touch with Bron, please go to her page directly. She's probably got a waiting list by now because she's got so many people trying to get in touch with her to help. But we've got other coaches to help. But anything to finish off with Palesa, like to say well done or anything like that?
There's the one story that it was also me working a little bit late the one night, and suddenly like so many messages were coming through from Palesa, and it was all different pictures, and I was going, okay, what's going on? I have to go and check what's going on. And it was sending me pictures of her in her clothes, like we've got on the picture, and saying to me, she sent the black dress first, and she sent me another photo of her wearing the black dress, and then it was, Bron, I haven't fitted into this since 2005. I just sat there, like, I was so excited. I told her the next morning, I was like a little kid. I could not sleep that whole night because I couldn't wait to get the testimonial out. I couldn't wait to show everybody on how incredibly hard she's been working, how amazing she looks. And, there's a whole lot of other pictures she sent through to me as well. And I was just like, wow. But yeah, that night I didn't sleep, Palesa. I was wide awake and I was so excited. I think I had a long conversation the next day with you. So I am so, so proud of you. You are an absolute superstar. You're incredible. You push that one step every single day. And you know what? We've got this.
We do.
So I love seeing the emotion that comes out from you. That's what makes it so real, and thank you for being so vulnerable in front of us and to everyone, because that's what it's about. It means something to you. If it means something to you, you'll do it. Anything in life. Like for me, this business means so much to me. My US clients mean so much to me, specifically the coaches, like Bron. I get goosebumps just thinking of like the lives that you're changing, Bron. It's amazing. I mean, look at this beautiful woman who's just so happy, and you've changed her life in 4 weeks. You've changed her life in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
That dress, I guarantee you, that dress was probably going around the house and doing a little jig and doing a thing.
I did. I wore heels and I did makeup and everything.
And the confidence levels through the roof. And that's what it's about. And then you feeling better about yourself. Your work performance goes up like this. Your interactions with your clients. Everyone starts going, geez, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? It's like nothing. I'm just in my own skin and I'm wearing it properly, which is amazing. Super proud of you. Thank you again for being an incredible reflection of what we do. That's what it's about. Thank you for trusting the system and not making excuses. You'll be surprised. Lots of people go, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. They don't want to trust the system. We're like, just trust the system. Just trust the process because it works. That's all you got to do is just trust. Okay. Yep. Thank you for being, and just thank you for everything. Is there anything that you would like to say to anyone who's sitting on the fence, or someone who's just about to go into payday this week, who was in a situation that you were, and just gone, what do you have to say about them? And just go, what would you say to them to get them to invest in themselves? Put it that way.
What I would say is do it, and do it for you. I promise you there is no better timeline today. Don't wait for the Monday. Don't wait for the new month. Just literally go do it. I promise you, you're going to see results. And if you don't get results, one, either you're not doing the work. And if you are doing the work, I will pay them if they don't lose weight, because I trust this that much. They can call me I will give 100 rand for whoever does this and doesn't lose weight. I am that confident.
100%. And I'm even double confident. If they don't get a result, I'll give their money back. Boom. So it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're right. Do the work, get the results, trust the process.
Yeah.
Thank you, my darling. You are exceptional. Have an amazing week. I can't wait to
Thank
see
you.
the next set of results.
You and me both.
Boom. Well done, guys. Amazing work. Have a
Bye,
lovely Monday.
guys.
Well done, Bron. You're a superhuman.
Thank you.
Incredible stuff. So, sure. What a story. Full of results. Full of passion, vulnerability, emotion, and that's what it's all about. It's just about laying your cards on the line, really structuring it, and just getting, getting a result. If there's any questions that people would like to field at the moment, I'm happy to answer a few questions. Basically, what Palesa's done is she's been working with a personal trainer for the last 2 years, paying probably 3 times more than she's paying now, not getting a result, spending time driving to gym and back forth. In 4 weeks, she's been working from home. She's cut a third of the costing of her personal training down, and she's got the best results she's had in the last 15 years. No brainer. Because why? She's trusted the process with regards to her training. She's trusted the process with regards to her nutrition. She's had ballistic coaching in between to get it through. But most importantly, she's taken responsibility and she's trusted. That's all. And that's what this process is about. Jeff Together is all about that 30 minutes, and that is according to process. The 101 is there for people who want more, who want to really, really dive into that process of behavior change. And that is where we live. It's that heavy gray. Everyone's got training principles and nutritional principles. That's fine. It's that gray area in the middle where people don't like to get involved. That's where I think we live, and we do it perfectly. It's that gray area in between where we mold you and we dive in deep and we find out what your why is. Why do you want to lose weight? Why have you put on? Why is your body fat high? Why do you want to get training stronger from your training? It's just to build principles for yourself. We find out why, and we go after that why, and we attack it, and then we build our processes from there. Corinne Schoolman is with us. She can't wait to change her life. You are amazing, Corinne. She just signed up for the 101. Welcome to our team. Trust the process. You're going to do so well. You just signed up today. Nikki Eggleston's with us over here. Michelle Rogers, Michelle and the bro, super special. It is really special. It's a really emotional thing, this whole thing. So awesome to see the results. Guys, if you have any questions, please go to jeff.fitness. Ask about the 101 program. Our incredible Connect team, Jethro, Jules, and John are there, and they will answer any questions. You can DM me directly. If I don't get back to you, I'm just stuck in a meeting, but I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. But get in touch with our Connect team. They're there to help and change your life quickly. Invest in yourself. Make the principles happen. And go steady with Jeff and make it happen. Okay. Guys, have an amazing Monday. Let's get some more stories out. There'll be more testimonials that are going to be launched out today. Have a look at the life-changing stories and have a fabulous Monday. All the best. And look out for Kathleen and Hoppers 12, who's going to be doing her session. Boom. Speak to you guys later.